There's too many cases that are documented that anyone, Harper's Weekly, a quote unquote Yankee paper, has documentation of eyewitnesses seeing Black Confederate soldiers, not cooks, not slaves, carrying arms, defending their southern homeland.
Well, that was my next question. Because I know I've never heard people deny that there were Black Confederate soldiers, but I have heard people say that these were slaves that were forced to go fight.
Not at all. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that there weren't slaves who did not go and fight.
Sure.
I'm also not going to tell you that didn't happen on both sides. As a matter of eventual President Ulysses S. Grant, his family owned slaves during the war. People want to talk about the end of slavery. The end of slavery didn't occur until after the war. The whole slavery narrative, again, and there's no point in shying away from that. That is certainly a dark portion of our country's history, of the world's history, because it still goes on today, which is something no one wants to talk about. But as far as that time period, yes, there were some, and I've used this argument before as well. A lot of people will say, "Oh, well, what about the slaves that went off to fight? They didn't have a choice." Well, there were a lot of young men in Vietnam who were drafted that didn't have a choice. Does that mean their memory doesn't need to be honored as well? And then what about the free men of color that chose to sign up and fight for the South? We have military records that confirm there were free people of color who made the choice themselves to go and fight because this was their home too.
Let me ask you this.